How's it going, everybody? This is Craig Bush Rocks. Welcome to my channel. It is Friday. Oh, I had a busy week this week at work doing union stuff. So, yeah, it's enough said about that one. Been up late pretty every day plus two. And, and I was up late this morning playing Assassin's Creed. I woke up late today, but that's fine. But today, I'm going to talk about a couple things. A PS3 game that I got that I didn't have in my collection. I talked about in some videos and a few videos ago and stuff like that I got some PS3 games I got on eBay, but pretty sweet. I got one of them in the mail a couple days ago. I just didn't have a chance to talk about it. Plus, I did get a new PS5 controller I haven't even talked about yet, and my thoughts about it and stuff like that and why I got it. But yeah, and plus kind of found out some more Nintendo news today and stuff like that. So I guess I'm gonna have to call this video new PS3 games with some good old gaming news or something like that. That'll be probably be my title or something. But what PS3 game did I get that I was missing in my collection? So I appreciate the people that comment down below my videos telling me about some games that I should look for, and that helped out when I was doing my 12-part series of PlayStation 3 collection. And yeah, people told me, yeah, there's a couple games you're missing and stuff like that, and this is one of them. So now I got The Voice I Want You for PlayStation 3 to add to my collection. Pretty nice. Check that out. So that's another one, and I got another one. I'm waiting for the person to ship it. They apologized to me because they were on vacation. I said, no hurry. So I'll be getting that game probably next week. I'll have another game to talk about for the PlayStation 3, but pretty sweet. Awesome. So I'm glad to get that off my out of my way. Another game to add to the collection. Another game to add to my list. So sweet. So I mentioned that I got another PlayStation 5 controller. I've been debating on getting this, and which I'm kind of glad I did get it, because the Nintendo news I'm going to talk about, I'm not sure what's going to affect, what it's going to affect, but I did get a PlayStation 5 controller, the DualSense, like the Pro controller, the DualSense here controller, but pretty sweet. I wanted the black version. These are like $200, but I couldn't justify paying that much for a controller. But when for the fact that I thought about that, I was like, man, I already went to like 4 PS5 controllers since launch, because I play a lot of games. I'm thinking those controllers are not cheap, and the reason why they always go bad is because of the thumbsticks. Usually when a controller goes bad, I just trade it in and put it towards a new controller, and I buy another controller. But that's the reason why I bought this. Yeah, it's $200, and I think the thumbsticks are like $20 or something like that, but I can't remember. But I'm gonna buy a couple of those and just put them away, with my extra controllers and stuff like that, because I keep new controllers laying around for some reason. But yeah, so now I got one of these, and I'm gonna get the thumbsticks and stuff like that. Probably get about 4 of them and just kind of have them put away, so that way if a thumbstick wears out, I can replace it. I'm checking out too of these face plates and stuff like that. Find a couple face plates. Just anybody's got like a controller for parts, just find different parts for this controller and stuff like that, where I can actually replace something on the controller, something goes bad on it and stuff like that. But pretty cool. But yeah, that was something else. I'm talking about my video yesterday about the price of the Switch 2 being $449 or $500 with the game bundled in. I know people are getting confused because here in America, for now, the game was basically $80 for the Mario Kart World. Some countries are charging $90, so I can understand why people are getting confused about the game is $90 everywhere. Nah, for right now it's $79.99 here in the U.S. That's for the physical. So if you go to Best Buy and stuff like that, you can see that on there for how much it is. But with the new tariffs that went into effect and all that, I'm not going to get into that whole ordeal and stuff like that. But Nintendo pretty much canceled the pre-orders here in the U.S. for for the Nintendo Switch 2. The release date supposedly didn't change yet. It's coming out June 5th and stuff like that. So yeah, kind of interesting because it was already expensive. Now if they do I can't remember the percentage, but if Nintendo really wanted to pursue the loss of money, whatever it is, yeah, the Switch 2 could be about $600 to $650 or something like that, roughly around there. So a $600 system. Wow, that's going up to the PS5 Pro level there. And the Switch 2 is nothing not as powerful as something like that, but yeah, and the PS5 Pro is way too expensive. But yeah, it just kind of threw me for a loop when I seen that announcement, but it doesn't surprise me at all. I even kind of said in my video I might not get it right away anyways. I might just wait. I'm not gonna be too I'm not gonna be day one trying to get it. I'm just like I thought about that. I was like, I think I'm gonna skip this console launch. This is before they canceled the pre-orders anyways. I think I might skip this launch anyways, just to wait. And I know Nintendo's not going to lower their prices, but I want to see the prices, what the games are going to be going forward. One good example people are talking about is Grand Theft Auto 6 being $100 game and stuff like that, and everybody's trying to push for that for some reason. Us consumers don't like to see that, but analysts always want to talk about, we can see Grand Theft Auto 6 being $100. So Nintendo is kind of dipping their feet in the waters right now, pushing out the $80 games. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Nintendo will push out $90 games. This is talking about the U.S. market. So I'm not sure what it's like in other markets. Other markets is way more than even $90. But here in the U.S., the Mario Kart world is $79.99. A lot of people are getting that confused, and rightfully so, because some websites are putting it up there as 90. It's kind of killing me that still people are not reading into it and stuff like that. But okay, but I can see Nintendo, pushing 90 even to $100 for a game. We can criticize Xbox a lot for their Game Pass that we pay for, but one thing about the Game Pass, I can still go on cdkeys.com and still get a deal on Game Pass Ultimate. I mean, really, in the long run, where you can't do something like that on a PlayStation, as far as I know of. PlayStation's got that kind of locked down a little bit. I haven't looked up PlayStation Plus memberships on CD Keys to see what kind of deals I can get on that, but I was about to say, we still criticize Xbox for that, but yeah, if Xbox is going the route they're going right now, putting their games on day one, just as long as you got your Game Pass, it's a kind of a win-win in a way, but that's another story for another day. But then we got Nintendo, who still wants to push out physical, which is fine, but a lot of people don't realize Nintendo 64 games were over $100. Wow, that was a long time ago. But at the same time, we had video stores where we can't afford that $100. We just go rent the game. We don't got video stores no more to go rent around here. So if a Nintendo Switch game goes to $100 and you got some kid like, Mom, go get me this Nintendo Switch game. Go get a job. So yeah, the economy's kind of going. I think the economy's kind of going to crap right now, but we'll see how long that lasts. But yeah, just quick little news. Got another PS3 game to add to my collection. Got an awesome controller. And not so good news for Nintendo Switch 2. Really awesome. Hey, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give me a thumbs down. Comment down below what you think of the PS3 game I got. A good old singing game. Man, I should jam out to this one. And what you think of the PS5 controller I got. Do you have one? But other than that, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon, do all that stuff. I got to get my computer ready to start ripping some movies for a little bit. Might do some live streaming on that. I was going to do a game live stream. I might do that Saturday. I'm still working on a few more movies to rip, stuff like that. I got Sir Vern's hard drive and stuff like that. I got to get it sent back to him here soon. So I want to get more movies on it before I do that and surprise him with some goodies on there that he might not have heard of. But all right, I'll check y'all in the next video. Fun times, everybody. Fun times indeed. Bye.